Kanye West is coming to Russia. And it's official and it's good. Let me tell you something. Lots of serious Russian sources saying that Kanye will give a concert in St. Petersburg in this October. 2 concerts in a row. What? That's pretty big for Russian folks. And you can ask me like, why do you care? Well, as someone who is spending at least like half of his life in Russia, I care. You know? I read this news just like an hour ago and I was like, no freaking way. No way he's crazy enough to pull off something this insanely cool. Yeah, this political situation is crazy enough that, you know, everything is blowing up every day. You're like reading the news, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, another explosion. Wow. And then bam. Kanye West is coming to St. Petersburg. You're like, wow, these news are kind of cool. You know, we're so used to the worst news like in our entire existences. And here's like something good. And I was like, what? I grew up in Moscow. I spent a lot of time in Moscow and I visited here dozens of legendary American musicians and like English musicians, like Western musicians. Guns N' Roses, Ozzy Osbourne, Iron Maiden, Motorhead. I've seen it all here, right in my city. They are the reason why I speak English. You digging? And now to see my beloved Axl Rose on stage, I need to fly 5 hours to Turkey. That's a little bit more complicated than it was before. Yes, Kanye is weird. I listened a lot of his albums on this channel. There's a like huge playlist with his stuff. I spent months listening to him. So I know he's real life like genius. He's genius. I still have like 5 or 7 albums from him to listen to. It's like the newest, the latest stuff. 5 or 6 albums that I heard from him. It was all the time something new, different sound, different style. It wasn't just rapping, some kind of cliche rap stuff. It was every time something new and different. Yeah, he's crazy. But he's crazy for good, I would say. He's talking smack time after time, upsetting stuff, I would say. But his actions, they speak for him also, you know? And in this period of time, very dangerous and explosive times, he's doing something to unify people. He's not just, you know, it's not a political statement, it's a performance for the people. And he's doing this kind of against his main audience, because his main audience is on the West. He's like, whatever, I'm doing whatever I want, and I want to do this, and I'm gonna be doing this. This is freaking rock and roll, baby. It's like Bowie in USSR in the 70s. How? How did it happen? Or Elton John on Red Square. Bros were doing whatever they wanted. And you know, it's not something to harm anybody. It's not something for greed to earn money. It is something to literally see the world, show yourself, to unify people. So I am hyped. That's cool. I like this kind of news. This is a great news in my opinion. If you are like from the West, please let me know what you think in the comments down below. But when I see this kind of news that unify people, I'm like, yes, that's what we need. We need something to gather around. Music, I doubt a lot of like, you know, music forced people like, yeah, hate is good. Even aggressive music like Pantera helps people to relieve their aggression, you know? To release it, not keeping it inside. So music is always good. Speaking about the ticket prices, like the lowest will be 100, standing places in front of the stage is $300, and the most expensive ones will be almost $2,000. Not that bad if it's true. That's freaking rock and roll. Peace, yo. You know, I'm carrying this stuff with me for like more than 20 years since middle school. So don't spread anger. Don't like keep anger in your heart. I know all the news. I know all the stuff. Just peace, y'all, mates. I wish you a very, very great day, year, life, and all this stuff. Have a nice day, mate. Subscribe, listen to my music, and I'll see you in my next video really, really soon. Peace, y'all.